Hi, I'm Greg from Blandford Studios, and today I'm just going to talk a little bit about my use of the Sony Alpha A7R2 for both weddings and portraits and a little bit of video. So I'm testing out the 4K mode here. It's in Super 35mm mode, and I'm using the Sony FE28 f2 lens at 2.8. Now, the ability to have that crop mode is brilliant. It means that if I've only got one lens, I can zoom in a little bit with the Super 35mm crop, and we're also told that it gives us even better quality than what we get in the full frame mode. Now, I've done a quick test of the full frame mode and that looks pretty good, so I'm hoping that the Super 35mm mode is even better indeed. But we'll see, and let me know what you think in the comments below. But so far I'm actually really liking the Sony Alpha A7R2. Now, it's a little bit expensive in the UK at 2,600 compared to the previous A7 cameras, which are significantly cheaper than that. So if you're looking to add it to your sort of DSLR cameras or something like that, then you're looking at a sort of fairly substantial investment, probably over £3,000 by the time you bought the camera and one lens. You know, you might buy the FE55 1.8, which is also a brilliant lens, but it does mean that it's not a casual purchase, whereas some of the deals you could get on the A7 and the A7R meant that you could sort of try one out almost for the cost without worrying too much about if it didn't fit into your sort of workflow. So it'd be interesting to see if Sony continue this when they release the A7S Mark II, whenever that comes out. If that has all the features of this one, then it'll be sort of a very tempting buy, because the body on the A7R Mark II is sort of the best feeling body so far from the A7 series. The autofocus is probably the best as well. In terms of outright speed, I find it very similar to my A7 Mark II, but in terms of the function you get, like the IAF and the face detection, that seems a little bit more responsive than the A7 II, and I actually find the image quality is slightly better than the A7 Mark II as well. So I think Sony got it right when they said that it was going to be sort of the best all-round camera, and I think it very much is. Now, the only downside is that you get those big 42 megapixel files, which is great if you're doing big prints or if you want to crop a lot, but I've actually found that if I convert them to DNG, then that gives me smaller files and with no real loss in quality from what I can see from my play around in Lightroom and things like that. So it's worth converting to DNG if you want to sort of save some space, but I think it's a pretty good camera. Obviously, I think a lot of people are going to look at this, especially as the price comes down, as it always does with new cameras. Now, I was lucky enough to shoot with the A7R Mark II and the Canon 5DSR at a wedding recently, and it was quite interesting to see how the different bodies reacted. I used some of the Canon lenses on the A7R Mark II with the Metabones, and that was actually surprisingly quick. I found certainly the 16-35 f4 IS, the 24-70 2.8 and the 70-200 f4 IS, they were all super quick at focusing. I was also lucky enough to try the Sigma 24-35 f2 zoom lens. Now, that was really quick to focus. The image quality looks superb on that. In fact, I mentioned that a little bit in my review on my website, turtlepower.com. And it's actually, I'm looking forward to trying it out again if I can get hold of one. Now, I'll be tempted to get one in Nikon mount, but there's no Nikon autofocus adapter yet, so I don't really want to buy one in Canon, as I don't have any of the Canon lenses, so I have to buy the Canon version and the Metabones adapter to even get autofocus with that lens. So it'd be interesting to see if Sony release any other lenses that might work better with that, but we'll see. It's still early days, and I hope you found this useful, and if you've got any other thoughts or questions, then feel free to leave it in the comments and I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching. Bye.